Hi, my name is Abby Gurbani, and today I'm going to talk to you about rat grooming. So with me, I have my pet rats, Ray, thank you, and Vinny, thank you. So rat grooming is a really important part of keeping these great pets happy. And two really big things with grooming are trimming nails and bathing. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how to give your rats a bath and how to trim their nails, and then I'm going to show you by demonstrating with Vinny and Ray. Why should you clip your rat's nails? Just like ours, rats' nails grow continuously. This can lead to problems for both you and your rats if they're left to grow too long. When taking your rats out and playing with them, you can get a lot of scratches on your skin if their nails are too long. Also, a long nail can get caught on something in their cage and lead to a broken foot. In addition, if left to grow too long, a nail can grow right back in under the foot and lead to a lot of problems. Why bathe your rat? Bathing your rat can keep them smelling nice and looking good, and it also helps keep their fur clean from things like food and bedding. This is also a good time for you and your rat to bond, as rats groom each other socially. When should you clip your rat's nails? You should check the length of their nails weekly and trim them about every 6 to 8 weeks. A good rule of thumb is that you should trim or file your rat's nails if you're getting scratched every time you take them out. How often should you bathe your rat? It's good to brush your rat often, maybe even every day, as this spreads good oils around in their skin and is a good time for you and your rat to interact. Before I show you how to trim their nails and give them a bath, I'm going to show you the supplies that I'll be using today. For nail trimming, I have these, which are cat nail clippers. They're rounded, which closely matches the shape of the rat's natural nails. You can use nail clippers that you'd use for yourself, but these are much better. On hand, I have Super Clot, which is similar to styptic powder. This will come in handy if I cut their nails too short and they start to bleed. For bathing, I have a towel, and I have Vet's Best waterless small animal bath. You can also use kitten shampoo or other shampoo for small animals. I also have a bowl of warm soapy water that I will use to wash their tails. In addition, I have a toothbrush that will be used to brush their fur and their tails. I also like to have some treats handy, as this will show my rats that getting bathed and having their nails trimmed is not something to be afraid of. Before I demonstrate how to trim rats' nails and how to give them a bath, I'm going to go through some of the basic things that you should know before you do this. It's a good idea for you to start getting your rats used to having their feet touched when they're very young, so that they won't pull away as much when you begin trimming their nails. When you look at your rat's nails, you'll see a thin red or pink line. This is the quick of the nail, which holds blood. You don't want to cut this, as this can lead to a lot of bleeding. You want to trim just the very end of the white part of the nail. As you continue to trim their nails regularly, the quick will recede, and this will allow you to trim their nails without having to be as worried about cutting the quick. In this video, I'm going to be using waterless shampoo for my rats. You simply shake it up, spray it directly onto the fur, massage it in, wait for it to dry, and brush it with a toothbrush. When using kitten or other animal shampoo, you just follow the directions that you find on the bottle. To wash your rat's tail, use water with either soap or shampoo in it. Put some on your rat's tail, use a toothbrush going from the base of the rat to the tip of the tail in the direction that the hair goes. Be very gentle, as it's very easy to injure your rat's tail. When you're done, make sure that you dry your rat's tail completely, as a wet tail can lead to tail rot. Right here is going to help me show you how to clip your rat's nails. I prefer to start by sitting, taking the clippers, holding him with my forearm, and just trimming off a little bit of their nail. Just the very ends. This position can also be used to trim their front nails, which usually aren't quite as long. It's as easy as that. It can take time for you and your rat to get used to the nail trimming, but if you keep giving them treats after every time, they'll get used to it. To demonstrate how to bathe your rat, I'm going to use Vinny. For this product, you first need to shake it up. Take it out, squeeze it directly onto the fur, maybe while they're preoccupied with a treat. You should massage the shampoo in on their backs, their bellies, and their legs. Be careful not to get in their eyes. Then you just need to wait for it to dry. While you're waiting, you can bathe their tails. Here I'm just going to take some of the water with soap in it Put some on his tail. Dip the toothbrush in and gently put the toothbrush on his tail. I'm going to be very careful to dry his tail immediately after I wash it. Now I'm going to wait for his fur to dry. Now that his fur is dry, I'm going to brush it with the toothbrush. This is something you can do even when you haven't given them a bath. Make sure to brush all of their fur, including the fur on their bellies and on their legs. And give a treat when you're done. Taking your rat's hygiene seriously can prolong and improve their life. Rats clean themselves a lot, but sometimes they need a little extra help from you. Nail trimming and bathing should be a regular part of your care for your rat. In this video, I showed you just a couple ways that you can do these things. You should do your own research to find the best way for you and your rat. Thank you!